Hi everyone, I am back working on a brand new cosplay for the 2026 con season. I'm trying to get a head start on working on these cosplays, but I wanted to do a video talking a little bit about how to work with stretch fabrics. So I have here a piece of 4-way stretch spandex. So stretchy fabrics come in a couple of different types. They come in either 4-way or 2-way. 2-way only stretches in two directions, either like lengthwise or widthwise. And 4-way stretches in all directions, which is great for bodysuits, and that's what I'm working on right now. One thing about working with stretch fabrics is that you need to make sure that you're using the correct needle. And the needle that you want to use a stretch needle specifically. You can sometimes get away with using a universal needle, but if you find that your machine is skipping over stitches, then you'll need to switch to your stretch needle. The stretch needles are different because they have a duller tip that is designed to push between the fibers of a stretch fabric. Stretch fabrics are knitted fabrics, and so they're made of a bunch of different loops. So these needles are designed to push between the loops, and they will sew a lot more smoothly. Another thing that you want to make sure to do is you want to make sure that you're using a zigzag stitch. This is designed to stretch with the fabric. You can see that that stretches out as you pull it. If you use a straight stitch, a regular straight stitch, it's going to pop stitches as soon as you start to stretch the fabric. So you want to make sure you're using a zigzag. If you have a serger, that is ideal because then you can really reinforce the edges. But if you don't have a serger, no worries. You can just use a regular zigzag stitch. For this one I usually do, what am I using? I'm using a length of 2 and width of 3, but really just play around with your fabric and your settings to decide what you like most. But this is like a pretty decent size and setting for this piece I'm working with and for the thickness of this fabric. Great thing about knitted fabrics is that you don't really have to hem them if you don't want to, or like finish the edges because they don't fray. So you can just kind of leave them as is or trim them down if you want to. But yeah, those are some tips for working with stretchy fabrics.